Thanks for joining us. I'm Marlon Bowling with you, your tour guide to the ag commodities. Well, USDA published their weekly export sales numbers this morning. Here's a closer look at what they released. On the corn, we had a total of just under 900,000, just under a million tons. 989,900 tons sold last week. And on the soybeans, only 198,900 tons, not even 200,000. Soybean meal, 79,000. Soybean oil, 11,700. And the wheat, a fairly hefty number for recent times, 511,100 tons. Now, add to that, we had some overnight export sales that came in. They just were announced a little bit ago, and here they are related to the wheat. Now, we had overnight sales reported of soft red winter wheat to Egypt. 120,000 tons there. And then we had another 150,000 tons of hard red winter wheat for delivery to Iraq. And that is split up, 50,000 tons for the current year, 100,000 tons for next marketing year. Here to talk about it, we have Rich Nelson on the line. He's with Allendale Incorporated in McHenry, Illinois. So on the weekly export sales number, the thing that leaps off the page here, Rich, is what happened to our soybean exports?
And that's certainly a good question here for us. I think a lot of people have been hoping for some type of continued action going on. This simple fact is for this week as a whole, we got to write this one off as a big disappointment. Also surprising, we didn't see any of our main buyers show up, our main non-China buyers as well. So a big hole for us, and certainly market will reflect that here this morning.
Well, as we have kind of tongue-in-cheek commented ever since the beginning of the year, every time we get export announcements, the markets tend to go the other way than what you logically would think they would do. And let's take a look at the Globex market overnight, where we had the very disappointing soybean numbers that came out from the weekly export sales. On the corn, we had it fairly flat. It was down 1/4 cent at 373.5 on the May contract. On the soybeans, we actually had the May trading two higher at 889.5. So there is that. November was up 1.50 And then you get to the wheat, where we had the strong overnight sales and the strong weekly export sales. Now they were down 6 1/4 on the May. Chicago wheat 463 1/4 was the last trade, and on the Kansas City market, you had the May contract down 4 3/4 at 4.